This is Darren Mullins and welcome to Funlands of Asia. Today I'll be taking you to Sun Park in Beijing, which is the capital of China. Let's go and see what's inside. I have entered Sun Park in Beijing and I'm going to go over to the amusement area. I do see equipment running today, including this Sky Flyer or whatever you want to call it. And there's a big lake here that goes through much of the park, and we're seeing part of it here, and you can see some of the amusement area in the background. So let's just go over and see what has been added. I know there's at least one coaster here I have not been on, so I'm just here for the fun of it and just a nice little day out, and I hope you enjoy my little tour of Sun Park. I am entering the ride section of Sun Park here in Beijing, and here's one of their little castle walkthroughs with a virtual reality right next to it. I think they both exist in the same building. Over here is like a haunted castle, and these little walk-through dark rides are really nice to see on the outside there. The facades on the outside are always real cool looking, and I've never seen two of them look alike. Over here we have a spinning coaster, actually a couple spinning coasters. We have a small spinning coaster, jungle something. It's the Funlands is jungle, and it has spinning cars, and over here we have a play area, and it looks like a Beijing Jiwa, I think is how I say that, spinning coaster. I'm continuing my journey through Sun Park. You see some rides here, and you see another one of these walkthroughs. Over here it's like a haunted castle. They have a lot of these walkthrough type attractions, and some of them are actually a bit cheesy, but that's to be expected, but that's what makes them so much fun. Over here you see one of these double-decker carousels that are so common here in Chinese amusement parks. You can get a good view of it here. The pink colored double carousels are the ones that you are most likely to see at a Chinese park. That is the Space Scooter roller coaster. It's a fun little power coaster. Over here is another view of the Beijing Jiwa spinning coaster. Here's one of the Sun Park's toilets. It looks like a giant ladybug. Over here you can see the Happy Journey cars. This is a small spinning roller coaster that I rode a couple years ago. It runs on gravity, and the hot rail that you see on the track actually controls the spinning. And it has the Boonie Bear characters from the Phantom Wild parks. You can take a look at the train here. It's for families, it's a nice little ride. For me, it wasn't really anything special. It was just another ride to add to my track record. But it's, it is what it is. It's for kids, and a lot of kids aren't going to know the difference. So, yeah, it serves its purpose quite well. The other side of this pond is a little Guoshongkosha kiddie coaster that I have not been on. So I'm going to go over and see if I can get a spin on it. I'm on the Fruitworm Pulley, or as they call it, Guoshongkosha. I think this is the only roller coaster I have not been on here at Sun Park. Here is children's roller coaster. This is the Beijing Juhua ride. And I rode this actually almost 12 years ago when I first came to China. I can remember taking a spin on it. It's very nicely themed, and here it is still operational after all this time. So it's one of the many roller coasters you can enjoy at Sun Park. Here is Sun Park's mine train coaster. It goes to a fake mountain. It's basically a giant wacky worm with an extra layer, but yeah, it should be coming around the, here it comes. I'm on the mine cart here at Sun Park in Beijing. It's a nice little mine train roller coaster. You can see the theming here that it goes through the fake mountain. For what is little more than a family coaster, they really did a nice job. Here are the remains of the Golden Horse spinning coaster, the footers and so on. Here are the car bodies, and I guarantee this will not be vacant for long. They will replace it sooner or later. Now over here is where Sun Park's Loop and Corkscrew roller coaster was located. It's not here anymore, it's gone. And that's kind of a shame because I like these rides. Here is Sun Park's Flying Roller Coaster. It is a motorbike launch coaster knockoff, and it's a lot of fun. You can see the far end of the ride right here. Over here we see the park's Jungle Mouse, which is still in operation. I can remember riding it on my first trip to Sun Park back in 2009, and who knows, they've lost their spinning coaster and their Loop and Corkscrew coaster. Who knows, maybe this will be the next one to go. I hope not, because it's actually a fun little ride, but you know, nothing lasts forever, and some of the rides here are starting to show their age. And I see a footer here and an extra footer there. Maybe they had another coaster here at one time. Who knows? But anyway, this is the park's Jungle Mouse coaster. So it's great fun. It's very smooth. Over here we have some children's rides. We have a spaceship rides and a little carousel ride here. This concludes my visit to Sun Park in Beijing, and I will see you next time on Funlands of Asia.